We're ready, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, sir. Could I get your full name, please?
Johnny Angel Esparza.
All right, sir. So we're seeing you this morning on a couple of different cases involving, in one case, it looks like the charges are prohibited possession of a weapon during a narcotics offense, possession of a narcotic drug for sale, and possession of drug paraphernalia. We also have a second case where the charges alleged are first-degree murder, armed robbery, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. So, sir, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You also have the right to an attorney to represent you. I'm going to appoint in both cases the public defender's office, and Ms. Lyon is a representative from that office. She can assist you with any questions you might have during this hearing. So I have looked at let's go ahead and start with the homicide case. I have read the probable cause statement. I have read the pretrial services workup. I have also read the state's recommendation. I note that the state is asking for $1 million bond. Mr. Gant, did you wish to be heard any further?
Judge, I'll just add that, $1 million is a pretty typical bond recommendation when first-degree murder is involved. But here, I think it's even more appropriate given Mr. Esparza's history. He has many, many prior felony convictions from Pima County, including a 2021 case involving kidnapping, a 2021 case involving armed robbery, and multiple aggravated assaults. Clearly, he's a violent person, and that violence has now escalated. So even more than a normal first-degree murder case, $1 million is appropriate here, and I'm asking for that. Thank you.
Ms. Lyon, did you wish to be heard?
I would, Your Honor. So I'm showing that there is a Department of Corrections parole hold as well.
That's what I see on my end.
All right. And given that, and I certainly understand that the county attorney doesn't have control over that aspect, but because of that, a $1 million bond is absolutely not necessary in this case because he's not getting out. If his bond was released on his own recognizance today, he wouldn't be going anywhere except back to the Department of Corrections. So because of that, we are asking the court to consider a much lower bond. Anything over $100,000 is likely to be difficult for this individual to be able to post. But we are asking that you consider somewhere in the vicinity of $100,000 instead of $1 million. And despite his history, he himself is not a violent person. He has been convicted of violent offenses. And we just want to clarify that to the court. He has a child whose birthday is coming up. He is a father. He has a job. He has ties to this community. And so we don't believe he's a flight risk. And we do believe that he should have the opportunity at a lower bond. Thank you.
All right, just give me one moment. All right, sir, on this case, and I appreciate the argument from both counsel, I am concerned by the history and I understand defense's arguments. I'm going to order that you be held on a $500,000 cash or secured bond. If you post that, you are not to possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. You will be supervised by pretrial services and have to comply with any treatment directives or monitoring they put in place. You are not to possess any firearms or weapons. You are not to have any contact with any alleged victims or victim representatives in this matter. You're not to return to the incident location. And as I mentioned before, you are going to have the public defender's office appointed to represent you. Your next hearing date, sir, on this case is going to be October 23rd at 1:30 in the afternoon. Okay. Now we're going to look at your second case, and this is the one involving the narcotics and prohibited possessor offenses. I have considered, again, all the information that I mentioned previously. I note that the state is regular bond in this matter. Mr. Gant, did you wish to be heard further?
Nothing further. Thank you.
Ms. Lyon, did you wish to be heard?
Your Honor, I don't know if you can make that a concurrent bond. If you cannot, then we're asking that it be only $10,000. If you're able to make it concurrent, then we are not objecting.
All right, so I am going to impose the $100,000 bond on this case. Again, based on the information I mentioned before, that will be cash or secured, sir, or if you post that, you will be supervised by pretrial services. You are not to possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or weapons. You are not to, let's see, return to the incident location, and I will make this on concurrent with the other felony matter. All right, so sir, you will be getting paperwork in both these cases, and the public defender's office will also be appointed to represent you in this case. That's all for today, sir. You're excused.
And the court date's the same for both matters, Judge, October 23rd, 1:30.
Correct.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Duncan. Duncan.
The judge is right.
Good morning, ma'am. Can I get your full name, please?
Kristen Nicole Headley Duncan.
All right, ma'am. So we're here today for your initial appearance on some new charges. Looks like felony endangerment, felony criminal damage,